a los alrededores.
This Dodoko doll is meant to be the witch in the story, right? Wait a second. All the people we've seen that look like that turned out to be mages from the Hexen Circle. Do you think the witch in this story is one of them too?
My mother had a hat just like this.
Then, the witch must be M. Looks like this story really is about Durin, huh?
Whether the sprite spoke true or not, it had little bearing on the story at hand. For in that moment, what mattered most was not that she was a witch, but a mother waiting for her child to hatch.
Oh.
Let's keep looking.
Look at all these books. Guessing the witch did a lot of reading while she was waiting for the egg to hatch.
Ya era una
It
book talk.
just so
Imagino.
happened a dragon egg wasn't the only thing she was incubating here. Where else might a story be born, if not among books?
Oh.
Parece que tenía un gato.
This must be the dragon egg, right? Looks like it's gonna hatch any moment now. So we've got a dragon egg about to hatch, a witch who loves stories, and that evil dragon we heard about at the beginning. Yep, it all adds up.
This is my story, isn't it?
Tiene toda la pinta.
Okay, so how are we supposed to help the story along? It feels like all we can do right now is wait.
Apparently, it hadn't dawned on the group to look for a way to help the egg hatch faster.
Oh, right! We're at the point in the story where we're waiting for the baby dragon to hatch. So that has to happen before the story can continue.
Tenemos que hacer algo para que se rompa el huevo. ¿Y cómo lo hacemos
With the
exactamente? Golpeamos
flames
el
at
huevo.
his command, perhaps the dragon youth might be able to provide the egg with sufficient warmth.
Órale, Durin, siéntate en tu
You want
huevo.
us to roast the dragon egg?
The silvery sprite's surprise betrayed her lack of reading. For in countless tales, it is told that only by fire's embrace will a dragon's egg hatch swiftly.
Huh, you kinda have a point there.
¿Quieres probar, Durin?
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Después de que Durin use... Ah, este ya lo sé, porque ya lo tenemos al don, ¿verdad?
Leave it to me! The turning point in...
Let every unborn life be welcomed with tender anticipation, and may that warmth stay with it for a lifetime. At last, under the witch's expectant gaze, the little dragon broke free from its shell.
Creo que cualquiera si tuviera un huevo de
No
dragón estaría así de
living being
emocionado.
has ever decided the moment of its birth. You were no exception, my child. I brought you into being because I willed it so, just like the witch who created that evil dragon. But I promise you this.
Que no se te olvide que Rain Dottir es también de la aquelarre, comadre.
You are
Eso es por mí, ¿no?
loved, and you will have a different fate than the dragon that came before you.
You've never told me those things before, but for some reason, I always knew. Thank you for bringing me into this world.
Oh.
The waiting witch did not feel lonely, for she had 3 visitors by her side. Together,
Ay,
they
nosotros
beheld
presentados
the
como Totokos está
hatchling's
muy
first
tierno.
breath of life. Holding her dragon child close, the witch promised him a life unlike that of the evil dragon. And so, nestled in his mother's warm embrace, did the little dragon's story begin.
¿Está cargando? Ah, es que le tengo que dar pierdas.
Wait, isn't this Mondstadt? Looks like we're back in the real world. Looks like there's more written on the page now and less ink left than before. So, does that mean we've completed this chapter?
Ah, así que esta es realmente la historia de Durin. Esta historia es una ventana pasada de Durin.
Yeah, but why does M seem to think that the story isn't finished yet? Durin broke free from the curse, came into this world with a new body, and
Justo porque no veía que aseguró como que el futuro de Durin. Me voy a morir y no voy a dejarle ninguna vida, o sea, ningún futuro a mi niño. Por eso quería escribir eso. Quizá encontramos algunas pistas en los siguientes capítulos.
Everything's always so mysterious with these mages. Guess all we can do is wait for more clues.
Huh.
¿Qué pasó? Ah, ¿es en serio?
Is this thing on? All right, that should do it.
Hey, that's Alice's voice.
Hello there, children. If you're hearing this, you've stumbled upon the little recording I left for you. I thought you could use a few hints about how the book works. By now, I'm guessing you've already begun to leave your mark on the story. You should know, however, that the book needs time to absorb the ink, so the next chapter's clues won't show up right away.
Wait, so even magic ink needs
Entonces
time
tenemos
to
que
dry?
esperar.
The good news is, you can return to any chapter you've already completed and continue to explore the mystical, magical storybook world you helped create. Have fun, dearies. Toodles!
Oh, man. Paimon was so ready to knock this out in one go.
Yo
Maybe
también.
it's for the best. Sooner or later, we'll end up being whisked off to another world again, and if that happens, who knows when we'll be able to come back. So it might be good to take a break while we can.
¿Es un aviso acaso? Supongo que no está de más.
Yeah,
La doña bien
Paimon has a
hambrienta.
sudden craving for the good hunter's sticky honey roast. And we happen to be in Mondstadt, so...
So let's meet up here later. I need to find Miss Lisa to return those books anyway.
Ah, claro, porque si no se pone bien intenso. Buen punto. Ok, now what? Espera que el libro de pistas del siguiente capítulo. No manches, son 9 horas de verdad. Oso, no. Pues a fucking esperar, claro que sí. Ay, no, qué molesto
Each
es
day is a new
esto.
page in my story.
Hey, Durin! Any more clues for us? We're all set for the next chapter.
Estoy lista,
Yeah,
estoy lista,
I was just
estoy
about to
lista.
come find you. Let's see what it says.
Now sprout to life the story's seeds, stirred by wind-born melodies. Then on that breeze the music leaves, fading into distant memories. Seek the place where wind and tale entwine, and once there, make 3 riddles into verse, and 3 melodies into song. For in poetry and song will this story start to blossom.
Come on! Another
Será en
riddle?
el
All that talk about wind and melodies.
viento, melodías, más estás pensando lo mismo que yo.
What do you think the answer could be?
Viento, melodías y Mondstadt. Algún molino. O en el lugar en donde duerme Storm Terror.
Oh!
Care to elaborate?
Wind, Music? Poetry?
Ah,
Tone Deaf
por
Bard's
supuesto que
gotta know
20.
the answer.
You mean Lord Barbados?
¿Tú también lo conoces?
Albedo introduced us when I first arrived in Mondstadt. I mean, someone like me was bound to catch his eye sooner or later.
Ah,
It's better that it's out in the open anyway. Now, how should we track him down?
digo, tiene sentido, justo si estamos hablando de alguien que nació de la
I'm
sangre de
pretty sure he's
Durin,
already
el
caught
que
wind of
casi
what's going
destrozó
on
Mondstadt, pues
here.
claro que
Why don't
Barbados
we
tenía que
just
saberlo.
see where the wind takes us?
Ah, right. He definitely makes it easy to forget he's a real god sometimes.
Ah, claro. Regrésame con donde estaba. No sé. Ah. Ajá.
Traveler, Paimon!
Vaya,
What
vaya.
a sight for sore eyes! Ah, and the little dragon from the fairy tale world. I heard your voices calling out to me on the wind. Something about needing help with a riddle?
Sorry to disturb you, Lord Barbados.
Disturb me? Not at all! To tell you the truth, I'm just as curious about this riddle as you are. Let me take a look.
What is it? Did you figure out the answer?
3 riddles and 3 melodies. That sure takes me back. The answer you seek lies hidden in memory.
¿En serio?
Looks like running to Tone Deaf Bard was the right call after all.
Long ago, those mages came to Mondstadt, seeking to test their strength against mine. But I replied, let us make music, not war, and resolve our conflicts through song. So I strummed my lyre and sang them this verse. Oh wind, welcome now, my guests. Pass through verdant leaves unseen, where shape your formless self may take, and offer up a graceful scene, a
Ahora, creo que es la primera vez que lo
fleeting
escuchamos
gift for
cantando, ¿no?
welcome's sake. Leap at the edge of a sea of clouds, where land meets sky and sky meets ground. There frighten off the noisy crowds and bring my guests a calm profound. Fly beneath the stars up high, where mortal noise is swept aside, that my dear guests with starry eyes may share the dreams they hold inside. Now go to where I vowed to keep a quiet spot for them to see.
Ah, en donde está. Primera vez vimos el aquelarre, ¿verdad? La isla del aquelarre será.
There you have it, the 3 melodies. As for the answers to those 3 riddles, I trust you can guess them by now.
The woods, the edge of a cliff, and the sky?
Correct. Funnily enough, your mother was also the first to solve it, all that time ago.
Claro.
There must be some kind of special rapport between those who write stories and those who sing them.
The woods, a cliff, and the sky. Oh, so that's where it is!
I suppose the spot that answer points to is where you're headed next.
Ah, no,
You
no
should
es.
know, after solving my riddle, the mages even accepted my proposal and made that location their official
Ah, no, sí
meeting
es,
spot.
sí es, sí es.
And going by what your book is suggesting, once you found it, you might want to try playing the melody I just shared with you.
Guess you can be pretty reliable when it counts, huh? Great animal archon?
Thanks for the help, Lord Barbados.
Still got questions for me, huh?
Yeah, you must have read countless tales in your time, being a wandering bard and all. In your experience, why might an author consider a story unfinished?
Unfinished? Well, I guess if there's something left to accomplish in the story, or, if the last line goes, to be continued.
Oh, sí, lo típico.
Huh?
Wow, your helpfulness lasted for like 1 second.
In all seriousness, I would think the answer to that question lies in your mother's story itself. It's not my place to pry any further.
All right then. We should get going.
Vale, le secó. Ah, no, no estaba tan perdida. Sí, sí estaba en el lugar en donde me imagino. Ah.
Okay, we're here! Now, we just need to play the 3 melodies, and we should be able to gather the memories for the next chapter, right?
A musical performance? Huh. Out of all the things Miss Lisa has taught me, that's the one I'm worst at.
Déjamelo a mí. Voy a... Ok, dale, a ver. Es malo en música, entonces, interesante. Noise, sí se activó. La melodía, la poesía es lo que transmite esta historia.
Even a war that shook the world could not halt the witches' gatherings. Yet even so, with the passing of time, 3 of their teacups no longer came to be set.
Ah.
The witches did not linger long in sorrow, for the story witch had brought glad tidings of her own. Born was her dragon child, safe and sound. Her fellow witches offered up their blessings, eagerly debating how to celebrate the child's birth.
¿Qué usaremos para celebrar su nacimiento? Globos hermosos, deliciosos caramelos.
In the end, they settled on the sweetest candy they could find. After all, what could be sweeter than the arrival of new life? And so, the witches' gathering turned into a birthday celebration.
¿Está cargando? Ah, sí estaba cargando.
So, we're back in the story world, huh?
As if from nowhere, new guests appeared at the witches' table. Perhaps they too had come to celebrate the dragon child's birthday.
Esa es Shine Dottir, ¿verdad?
Yet while everyone else was busy thinking about what kind of gift to offer, these 3 seemed to have come empty-handed. Hardly the recipe for a warm welcome to a birthday party, now is it?
A gift?
Hey, what's this all about? We only just found out this was a party!
While the guests voiced their complaints and grievances, perhaps they should have been wondering what kind of gift to give instead.
So,
Buena
we
indirecta.
need to bring a gift to advance the story?
Eso parece.
But where are we supposed to get something like that?
Perhaps it would be a good idea to have a look around.
Why didn't you just say so?
¿Cómo estaba, Dorincito, mi pitita? Busca regalos.
we use these as gifts, maybe?
At last, the guests found something to give the dragon child.
Guess that's a yes then. Which one should we go for?
Still, the guests wondered what kind of gift might the little dragon really want. Should they put a warrior's sword in his hand and send him out on an unstoppable quest to save the world? Or perhaps a wandering hero's slingshot and the promise of a life of endless, uncharted adventure? Or maybe even a scholar's tome and the chance to take on all the world's unsolved mysteries.
Okay. Wow. That's a lot of pressure all of a sudden.
¿Qué opinas, Durin?
Oh yeah! Technically, we're actually picking a gift for you. So, which one would you prefer?
You want me to choose?
Pues sí.
Wow, this feels kinda special.
How come?
For as long as I can remember, I've spent most of my time living in the stories my mother created. I always thought my mother had everything written out for me already, just like the toy figures in Constellation Metropole. What I wanted to do with my own future. Huh. That's something I've never really thought about. What did I want back then? Ah. This is the first time I've ever asked myself that question.
Sounds like this is the perfect opportunity to answer it then. It's been a while since you left Simulanka, and after everything that's happened, it might be about time to start thinking about your future.
Then let me give it some thought.
Examina la espada de guerrero. Escoge un regalo para el pequeño dragón. Libro de erudito. Toca la espada de guerrero.
In the end, the guests settled on the warrior's sword.
So, your dream is to become a warrior?
I just really want to be able to keep people safe.
Oh.
If my time in Nodcry taught me anything, it's that a lot of problems in this world can only be settled by strength of arms. As long as I can help people, that's enough for me.
Estás haciendo un excelente.
Really? But
Si no inventes.
I don't
Super
think it's
apoyo. Creo que es
enough.
mucho mayor su apoyo que la de Mabuika.
Alright. They should let us in now that we've got a gift, right?
Hello there. Brought a gift this time.
The newly arrived guest presented his gift, wishing the little dragon a future as an indomitable warrior. Accepting the guest's blessing, the Story Witch invited him and his friends to take their place around the table. Finally, she could introduce them all to her dragon child, telling all in attendance about the moment of his hatching, and of course, the name he'd been given. It was then that the Seer Witch, diviner of the stars, withdrew her gaze from the heavens and turned a sorrowful glance upon the little dragon.
Sorrowful.
You gave him the same name as that evil
El
dragon?
mismo nombre, claro.
That's right. But the life I intend for him shall be very different.
What folly to love so blindly.
Aunque bueno, es irónico, ¿no?
For
Porque se
as you
supone
must
que ahí
know,
está Raindotic,
a
que
name
fue la
is
que
the
creó el
mirror of
dragón
destiny
malvado, se
itself.
supone, ¿no?
He who bears an evil dragon's name
Y aquí
must
están criticando
also
justo a
inherit
la,
the fate of
al
its
hijo de
previous
Raindotic.
owner. His fate has been foretold.
Then I'll rewrite it. The witches at the table fell silent, for they knew the Seer Witch's words had never once proven wrong. Yet, just as clearly, they recognized the Story Witch's resolve, for there is scarce a force in this world more fearsome than a mother's love. At last, the merry witch stepped forward, dispelling the uneasy silence.
So be it. Then we'll all lend a hand. Together, we shall rewrite this child's fate.
You mean to defy one of the fundamental rules of this world?
I refuse to be shackled by such rules. Besides, this is a witches' gathering, is it not? What could be more fitting a subject for this occasion than to defy them?
Oh? Sounds like an interesting experiment.
Ese es Shrine Daughter.
I suppose.
Ya sé, lo he repetido muchas veces, ¿ok? Pero desde que salió como que su figura estoy como, wow. Es como que la más curiosa, ¿no? O sea, es una de las de los pecadores de Piquenle. Es una de las brujas del aquelarre. Y parece ser que es parte de las que dejaron los Heavenly Principles a cargo. Es un personaje extremadamente importante, ¿sabes? Luz es madre del dragón malvado Durin y la que creó también Albedo.
For this child, I shall decipher the ravings of the heavens and lay bare before him the trickery of fate.
For this child, I shall leave a formula powerful enough to unravel the very origins of this world, that he may seek another solution for the conundrum of his life.
For this child, I shall call upon wondrous magic to make possible his impossible wish.
All the Story Witch had was the pen in her hand, yet with the love that flowed from it, she resolved to bring forth a marvel of her own. For this child, I shall leave behind the last story I will ever write, and with it, a path to an ending yet untold. With the witch's blessings given and received, the little dragon's fate at last began to turn. In the midst of the dragon child's birthday celebration, the seer witch proclaimed her prophecy. The child had been given the evil dragon's name, and with it, the burden of its fate. But hearing this, the Story Witch vowed to rewrite it all, for such was her love and resolve. And so the other witches offered their gifts in turn, marvels as rare as any in the cosmos. Together, they sought to test one of the fundamental laws of this world, in part to support a mother's love, and in part to sate their own curiosity.
A ver qué tan débiles son las leyes principales de este mundo,
Our
¿no?
new guests came bearing blessings of their own. Who knows? Perhaps this extra bit of courage might be all the little dragon needs to change his fate.
¿Cargando? Las brujas preparan sus respectivos regalos, los 3 milagros del universo.
Yep. Looks like we've completed this chapter, too. Those witches in the story were the mages of the Hexen Circle, right? They sure seem to care a lot about you, Durin. But,
Siendo el
I
hijo de
kinda
una de
had
sus
trouble following
brujas,
their
de
conversation.
uno de sus miembros, pues
Just
claro
a
que
bunch of
debería de.
mystery, as usual.
The evil dragon's fate.
Oh, is that what you're worried about? But didn't we already take care of that?
Sí, después de lo que pasó en Similanka, gracias a las bendiciones de todos.
Ah, the mages must have had a hand in that, too. Also, I was just thinking, which part of the story are we even meant to be completing?
Oh,
Esa es una buena pregunta.
it feels less like we're filling in the gaps and more like we're adding something new altogether. But we use the ink, right? And the book hasn't given us any more clues, so that must mean our task is complete. At least for now.
Yeah, I guess we're doing something right.
No nos pasa nada. Si nos metemos en problemas, siempre podemos pedirle ayuda a alguien.
Maybe I'm overthinking things. It's just... This is my mother's final wish. So I don't want to mess it up. Anyway, thanks for all your help. I'll let you know as soon as the book reveals a hint about the next chapter.
Okay then. See you in the next chapter.
Toca esperar ahora de nuevo. ¿Horas de verdad? Yep, 9 horas. Ok, pues para el siguiente.